asking questions. Have you ever heard that John F. Kennedy was assassinated by someone other than Lee Harvey Oswald? Or how about the fact that the United States government has been harboring extraterrestrials and advanced technology at Area 51? Or my favorite for its sheer lunacy, and the moon landing was staged in Hollywood? You might laugh at those questions, or like millions of Americans, you might believe them wholeheartedly. Regardless of their veracity, they exist and proliferate each day, and the internet has only helped to promote them. Okay, so first off, there's so many new words in this single paragraph. I really need to take it down. First, we have the word harboring. That's a new one. Maybe it means neutral or something, but it's clearly a verb. So let me see. It means more in a harbor or keep a thought or feeling, typically a negative one, in one's mind, especially secretly. It doesn't make sense here because harboring extraterrestrials, I think, is mean developing for its sheer lunacy. Okay, first one we have veracity. That's clearly a new word. I've never seen that before. Okay, so let me just take it down real quick. Veracity. Wait, let me turn on the mic. Oh, yes, I did. Okay, so first we have veracity. Wait. Veracity means conformity. Wait. I think I would rather go to Cambridge Dictionary. It's all my kind of like it's been my favorite all the time to check on new words. Veracity. The quality of being true, honest, or accurate.
Veracity.
Veracity. Study.
Veracity.
Alright. It means the quality of being true, honest, or accurate. Doubts will cast on the veracity of her ably. Alright. This is kind of like weird, so I would just think of truthfulness. Veracity is a good quality in communication. And maintaining healthy relationship. Because, well, nobody loves liars, right? So yeah, maintaining healthy relationships. Alright, let's see. Promotage. Promote or make widely known an idea or cause. Wait, let me turn off the air conditioner because I just kind of feel like really uncomfortable because of air conditioner. Whenever it happens, my nose always runs crazily. Okay, anyway, so promote or make widely known, promotage. I'm not sure about the pronunciation yet, so maybe I need to check it out.
Promulgate.
Promulgate. Alright. Just write down. Promulgate. Oh, and by the way, this afternoon I'm gonna attend an event. It's kind of like a awarding prizes because I received the first prize in the English contest and I have to go to that event in order to receive my prize. It's kind of like that. Go on the stage and receive the prize, take some photos, and that's it. And it takes me like 4 hours, approximately 3 hours and a half to complete it. I can understand why there's so many prizes like that. But anyway, so yeah. that's the plan for today. I think I need to wash my hair because it's been really dirty and full of dandruff. It's kind of like really weird if I bring this hair to the event. Yeah, so I would definitely do that.
Promulgate.
Promulgate. To spread beliefs or ideas among a lot of people. Sometimes you might found like you may find looking down new words then write down on notebook may take some time, and it's just so annoying because it's a kind of like an active action to do, and it takes your effort to write down, but kind of like you may know that if you're writing down using the effort like this, it will help you to commit the new word to your long-term memory much better. So yeah, promulgate them. Veracity, it means here nefarious. This text is in 10th grade, but I already see kind of like it's hard to answer already. But anyway, so where do they come from? Well, in a literal sense, they come from people asking questions and seeking answers. But in a more figurative sense, they come from the experience of not knowing, the great void created by a dearth of certainty. A dearth? Sound weird. Oh, it means a lack or a scarcity. There are several questions about Kennedy assassination, enough so that several government panels, most notably the Warren Commission, have investigated it. There have been several thousands of reports of UFO encounters, not to mention an equally absurd number of television shows about aliens, and there are aspects of the moon landing that seem too good to be true. But none of these questions necessarily hint at something nefarious or sinister. Sinister mean giving the impression that something harmful, evil is happening or will happen. It kind of like mean evil. So let me just take it down. Wait, oh my god, I have an extreme running nose. It means evil. Alright, and nefarious too. This also help me to answer the question. Number 2. Nefarious mean wicked. Atypically of an action or activity. Alright. Nefarious. Okay. Nefarious. Right. Alright, it means wicked. So it means evil, right? Okay. Let's just continue reading. It's this question based on the whole passage collectively, so we need to kind of like read out loud the whole passage. Rather than demonstrate that these events are all too real, nothing in life is certain, nothing complete adds up. Sure, we prefer a major prehistoric event to have the certainty of a sunrise, but there's the rub. Most of us do not really know why the sun rises, or even with certainty that it will rise tomorrow. But a sane person does not question the sunrise, though the same question will wonder about the trajectory of a bullet in Dallas. None of this is to say that one should not ask questions. Rather, one should ask questions of everything. We should know who shot John F. Kennedy, whether they are aliens, and whether the Illuminati control everything. Yet this is impossible. We can know these things that we can know who specifically invented the wheel. So rather than making up theories to explain away the multitude of facts, we should simply accept the fact that we will never know absolutely everything about anything. Continue asking questions, but don't make up ridiculous answers for them, because the ultimate problem with conspiracy theories is that they don't answer any questions. They merely explain away gaps of knowledge with pseudoscience. Put differently, no one is really sure why the cats purr, but that doesn't mean that cats do not purr. There does not need to be a why for everyone. Alright, here's some Some new words here and there. Let's see. Conspiracy. A secret plan by a group to do something unlawful or harmful. Alright. Quite interesting, to be honest. And another tip I want to tell you guys about learning vocabulary is to check the images of that new word. For example, I'm learning the new word conspiracy. Then it will go to the Google and search for the images of it. It will help you to stimulate the imagination because our brain tend to process photos and images much faster than information and words. So yeah. You see that there's a few pictures of conspiracy like this. It's kind of like not really match what I thought it is, so let me see. A secret, wait. Generally, it means like a secret plan to harm something or someone. That's it. You see some examples as well. Through education. Please, please, please don't mock conspiracy theories. What is conspiracy theories, you may ask? Let me search for it for more details because I'm kind of confused. Okay, see here. So, according to Wikipedia, a conspiracy theory is an explanation for an event or situation that asserts the existence of a conspiracy by powerful and sinister groups, often political in motivation, when other explanations are more probable. Oh, so, okay. The term generally has a negative connotation, implying that the appeal of conspiracy theory is based on prejudice, emotional conviction, or insufficient evidence. Alright, a conspiracy theory is distinct from a conspiracy. It refers to a hypothesized conspiracy with specific characteristics, including but not limited to opposition to the mainstream consensus among those who are qualified to evaluate its accuracy, such as scientists or historians. So it means kind of like a hypothesis, but not actually accurate. Alright, I think that kind of answered a lot of questions ringing on my head. Next we have pseudoscience, or maybe I mispronounce it, but let's see. Pseudoscience, a collection of beliefs that practices mistakenly regarded as being based on scientific method. I'll write down because this is kind of important. So, pseudoscience. In this passage, the author makes use of which of the following literary devices? Rhetorical questions, characterized by a person posed by fact that rather than one that expects a reply. I think this fits best in the introduction, but let's just continue reading. Same phrase multiple times for emphasis in order to produce a grander effect. Well, pay attention to any paragraphs which have repetitive phrases. Well, apparently it doesn't have anything like that. So yeah. Paradox, characterized by the use of contradictory concepts of ideas when placed together bear deep significance or possible truth. Exaggerate and overemphasize the core of this statement. I kind of like really think that A or D is correct. Yeah. They say, whatever. Oh, it's true. The main purpose of this passage is to provide information about the history of conspiracy theories in the 20th century. Not exactly argue that conspiracy theories are harmful to those who ask questions. Suggest a dearth of certainty. It's certainly a new word for me, so yeah. A dearth of. Unknowable questions? For normal questions. Uh, oh. Oh, yes. Because as you can see here, some basic questions about inevitable events in history. So yeah, I kind of like don't pay attention to that. Assassinate John F. Kennedy. Scientific theories explaining why cats purr, sunrise will rise, and whether aliens exist. Examples of ancient theories explaining the sunrise and interactions with aliens. A survey suggesting that very few Americans actually believe in conspiracy theories. Examples of gaps in certainty about the Kennedy. As used in pair of 3, glastona most nearly means. This one. Oh, I forgot to look it up, even though it's newer for me, so I would definitely write down. Have a space of interval, a gap. Okay. A gap, here it is. Which of the following best describes the function of the third paragraph in the context of the rest of the passage? It reiterates the passage and furthers others, the main argument. It refutes the argument made earlier in passage and provides a new one. It introduces several hypothetical conspiracies for the purpose of avoiding evidence for an earlier point. It restates the other thesis and provides a conclusion for the entire argument. It states the other's main thesis. In the final paragraph, the other most likely using example of the cat's purr to suggest that something which of the following is not mentioned in the passage and is possible conspiracy theory. The moon landing was staged. Hide aliens for years? Of course not. Was not assassinated by a lone gunman. The wheel was not invented by one person. Is there any kind of like mention about wheels, or maybe I missed out something? Alright, I do pass the test actually. So let's continue doing one more and then we would call it a day. It's all in the game. Oh, this is much shorter than the previous one, right? And last question. Yay. It's all in the game. First, let me just read in silence and then I will read out loud because I really need to understand deep the meaning of the passage or else I would mix all thing up. Desensitize. Disgusted. Others argue. Bloodshed. to delete. Innocuous, whatever it is. Innocuous?
Innocuous.
Innocuous.
Innocuous. Alright. Completely harmless. Innocuous. Explain the other's position why violent games cause more harm than good. I think it's A, actually. Right. Although the author of the passage does not believe that playing games causes people to be violent, he or she admits that according to the passage, video games can prevent violence by which of the following pieces of evidence would best support argument in paragraph 4? Oh, I've just looked it up. It is harmless. What are the main idea of this passage? I think it's kind of easy, to be honest. Alright, so thank you so much for watching this. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.